Morning, everybody. Got a busy day. I'm gonna go to Cars and Coffee this morning because it runs again. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna do that. But first, I'm gonna go to a men's breakfast, get a little bit of the word, come back, clean the cars up. We'll go. Make sure this thing wants to start this morning. Should be fine. Drove it every day. But let's see here. Oh, goodness. Ah. Starting right up. We're off to a good start. Got this sign made up for today's purposes. Get a good angle on that there. There we go. Nope. Perfect. Right on my front of my face. There you go. You know what I mean? So we're gonna do that and we'll get started. I gotta come back, clean the cars up, but we'll do what we gotta do. We're back. Had a great men's breakfast. Got the word in. It was a good message. So now we're back home. Got a text, you know, because tonight is our city's fireworks show. And then got a text message from a lady who puts on some car shows around here that she got the okay for us to have a burnout contest on Main Street after the fireworks. So naturally, you know, tires are expensive and I'm still broke from power tour, so guess no burnouts. Then you go, haha, I've got a good parts car. Dad's doing burnouts in the dirt in the 77, because that's the only way it does burnouts. But you know, I've got the 86 here with already bald tires from it going to a burnout contest before it blew up. So naturally, what I do, I brought them on over here to Joey's paint booth preparation wash station, and I washed them to at least get all the mud off. So later this evening, I'll throw those on. We'll go do some fat smoky burnouts, have a good time, watch everyone else do fat smoky burnouts. But right now we're going to take the cars over to the car wash. See, I got my car washing a tire on here. We're going to take these over to the car wash, at least rinse them off and vacuum them out. We're going to hit a Cars and Coffee and enjoy a hot dog and enjoy some cars, do a little filming there. I've got a date with Logan, so I'm gonna go kick her butt at some putt-putt, and she's gonna disagree with that when she watches this video, and she may even comment that she won. But for now, I'm gonna kick her butt at it. So, you know, pre-forecasting it. So I'm gonna go do that today. I'm gonna drive the car, of course. But yeah, that's plans. So let's get on over to the car wash and spritz her back up at the car wash. You guys haven't seen the 77, so let's take a look at it. It's a real cream puff, you know what I mean? But I mean, the trunk pan's not horrible. I mean, it's got some rust, not typical second gen rust, and you can see in there it's got air shocks on the back. It's, you know, it's cool, but interior is real nice. Nope. Carpet needs replaced, dash needs redone, needs a different center console, seats. Anyway, you get the point. But you know, we drug this thing out of a field. It's been setting for, let's see, it sat at a shop for about 10 years. It went in to have the motor resealed. No one ever came and got the car. It sat there for 10 years. They were going to eventually turn it into a dirt track car. There was a lady, she didn't want it to be turned into a dirt track car. She bought it, was gonna, you know, restore it, all this good stuff, and then life happens. She never did anything with the car. She drove it from their shop, parked it underneath the tree, and that's where it's set for 9-10 years. Well, I guess 5. Yeah, it was 5, 10 at the shop, 5 with hers. Which, when you say, well, she drove it to her house, she lived 1.5 miles away from the shop that she bought it from. So, really, 15 years, it was off the road. The tag on it was from 2002, so the year I was born. But yeah, we spent a Saturday. Let's see, what did we do that day? We had to throw some tires on it. Did spark plugs, tune up, full change. We had to put a starter on it. Little Marvel mystery oil down the spark plug holes when we did the tune up. Let's see, was there anything else? No. Yeah, after that, I mean, oh, we did kind of have to rebuild the 2-barrel it had at the time. We did do that. It, you know, this car has a sticker on the back. It says California Dancer or Dreamer. It was a California car. Hold on, I'll show you the reminiscence of the sticker there. But, you know, it's got the old California Dreamer. It's a cream puff. It will not be participating in burnouts tonight. Mostly because we wanted the small tire, kind of big tire look. So it's got 245s on the back and it cannot spin them unless it's in the dirt and the dirt's wet. So it will not be participating tonight, but it's a cool little car. It's just a 305, maybe downhill. It makes 120 horsepower at the back tire. So it just, I mean, the thing does get like 22 miles to the gallon. It cruises great, drives great. You're not going to get anywhere fast, but you'll at least look cool doing it. But alright, yeah, let's get these cleaned up real quick. Got it all cleaned off, and as you've seen, it's like every good third gen. You know, windows leak. Now really I think it's because I replaced all the sills and then I never really adjusted the windows the right way, but I need to do that. But it's one of those future me things. Current me's still just gonna drive it and I'll wipe it off after it rains real hard or wash it. 77's almost a car again. It's got a lot of dirt on it, you know. Paint's not uber, you know, nice. So does it get washed as regular as the other cars? No. So a lot of time in the tree garage. Yeah, it does spend a lot of time in the tree garage. So that's always good. And turn this thing on so you can actually maybe hear me. But yeah, it's almost cleaned up again. So I think I'm gonna scoot on over here, help him finish this one up, and we'll catch up with you at the Cars and of the Coffee. Made it out here to the Cars and Coffee. A little smaller turnout than it has been in the past months, but you know, just glad to get the fire chicken out here. Logan's disappeared off the camera. He's alright. But still some fun stuff out here. A Debo got the 77. I said it's just a cream puff. But yeah, even put the sign up. That way people know it's the deer's fault. But got these out here. But a lot of cool stuff. A lot of different stuff, you know. A lot of these cars here, the Cars and Coffee is not stuff you see every day or every weekend at the same car show. It's all, you know, local people around the town that just bring out their old cars and they don't want to go to a car show, but can't say I blame them. But a lot of cool stuff that you know, well, you wouldn't get to see otherwise, so never get to complain about that. But it's a neato stuff. All around here, so fixing to go dominate the putt-putt and see if I can win a game. Probably not, but yeah, we're gonna try. Little buggy's cool. This Oldsmobile over here, you know, that just screams potential to a guy. You know, they just take that to the house and we'll make something cool out of it. But, oh, lots of neat stuff. So let's see, what do I got the rest of the day? Let's see, fixing to go get some lunch, play some putt-putt. What else? Come home, get tires swapped, make sure it does a burnout with 16s. I mean, in theory it should. It'll be a smaller tire. It's already bald. Look at Logan, she's so happy. She loves it when she's on camera. But make sure it does let's see, went blank. Make sure it does burnouts with 16-inch tires on it. Should, because they're already bald from a previous burnout contest. If they don't, I've got a whole can of WD-40. It'll do a burnout one way or another. But this thing's really cool too. But ooh, sitting on Grandma's couch in here. But let's see, yeah, we'll get those switched over. Throw some different tires on the Trans Am for Dad. Throw some different tires on the back of Debo here for Jeremy, and we'll I don't know, we'll go see if we can win a burnout contest. The Firebird has won before, believe it or not. It has won the burnout contest once. So, and yes, there's more than just me doing burnouts when it won. So before you go in the comment section and say, I bet it was just you. No, there's several, okay? But so it's won one time. We'll see if it wins again. Probably not. And some guys posting what they're bringing, and well, it probably does, you know, a lot more violent burnouts than what I'm bringing. So probably not gonna win, but we'll try, and we'll do more than one if it's allowed, because like I said, in the terms of girl math, as the way explained to me by Logan, these burnouts are technically free, because the Trans Am wheels and tires that I'm putting on it, I was already going to replace those tires anyway, so these burnouts are free according to girl math. So yeah, that's the game plan. Catch up with you here in a few hours when we're swapping everything over, getting it ready, and we'll go roast some tires, watch some fireworks. Gonna be cool. So we just finished our first game of golf. Guess who won?
It was me. 50 to 45.
It wasn't me. So, naturally, we're gonna go to another golf course. You know.
He thinks he can win the second time. We'll see.
Yeah, what she said. Anyway, I'm either gonna win or I'm gonna have a heat stroke trying. One of the two. But okay. I guess we're gonna go do that. Dear Lord, please let me win. But, yeah, great. Well, update number 2. Guess who won?
Me, by more this time.
I give up. I'm going home.
It was 78 to 71.
Yeah, I even got 9 extra holes to try to come back, and I blew it. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go home, swap the tires, and then just go do something I'm good at, because clearly it is not putt-putt. I'll leave that to Logan. Home after my crushing defeats in putt-putt. not gonna hear the end of that. Anyway, so we're gonna, you know, get the tires on right now. Didn't happen, I guess. Guess I still gotta do it. Okay. Alright. So, wheels are swapped over. Got them on. I don't know. GTA wheels actually really don't look bad on here. I won't lie. I kind of like them. It's almost tempting to jack up the front, take those off, put them on. Just see how I like it. But it's tempting. I don't know. We'll see what time allows. I might end up doing that. Maybe. I don't know. I need to go get the keys. Make sure it's gonna do the thing. Yep. Plan. So, I think they'll do the thing. They'll be alright. That was a lot of rubber. Smoky. Okay. Success. Moving on to the next vehicle. Let's hope nobody comes by in the next 10 minutes. I'll have to tell the police. No, it was not me. I don't know who did it. It was me. Come on, Lord. I need some wind. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't working. That's fine. Yeah, it does the thing. Okay, so we're pressed on time, but you know, we got the wheel swap. Ended up doing all four. It's growing on me. It's growing on me. And I must say, the monos look really good on this. I'll get a better clip of it in the dark, or not the dark, but the daylight. we've got the boogie, because I'm sure they'll be shooting fireworks here soon, so we're gonna head down to where they're gonna do some burnouts, watch some fireworks, and then light up some tires, which, you know, I'm feeling pretty confident now after our test burnout. I mean, at least I'm not gonna go out there and embarrass myself. So we're going in the right direction. But we're gonna see what happens. Right, it's dark and you probably can't see me, but this parking lot is packed, full of spectators, people participating, hopefully. So I know we're 7, 8, and 9 on the list. So we'll set this up, get film everybody's burnouts, and see who can win. Maybe I can, I don't know, we'll see. this to another end of a video, I suppose. I do apologize that the camera ended before they announced the winner. They usually only have like 10 to 15 people show up, so I was like, I only need one battery, and I didn't take the extra battery with me. They ended up having 30 sign up, which is a good thing. I mean, it was good, it was growing, they had a big crowd. But I didn't think to take the extra battery with me, and so it died right before they announced the winner. The winner was the woman driving the Hellcat. Well deserved, in my opinion. She's who I would have picked to win as well, because that thing put on a smoke show and a half. So I thought it was a very well deserved win for her. But it was still fun. I mean, didn't win, but you know, put on a show of its own, and I'll never complain about that. It didn't embarrass itself. Did cost me a lot of money, because now that the GTA wheels are on here, I go, that looks really good. So guess who's buying tires this week? This guy. Oh, fun times. But that wraps up that part of it, you know. But I want to get into a little bit of the reading I got. Today I want to go into Mark chapter 5. And this is about a man. Now, you know, kind of like his whole town gave up on him, and they exiled him to a cave because he's possessed with all these demons. And you know, Jesus comes across. He goes to the guy. I'm giving you the not scripture version, but the Cliff Note version. He goes to him, and he casts all the demons out of the guy. And he sends them into the swine pigs. The pigs run off the cliff because they would rather kill themselves than be sent to hell. And that just goes to show you how bad hell really is. If you know, even hell's demons don't want to go to hell, right? So. But the moral of the story is that this was a man who had been given up on by everybody. Yet God loved him enough, well, Jesus loved him enough that he went and rescued him. So a little bit of scripture I want to read here is Mark chapter 5. We're going to start at verse 6. And this is when the man sees Jesus. He says, "But when he saw Jesus afar off, he ran and worshipped him, and cried with a loud voice, and said, What have I to do with thee, Jesus, thou Son of the Most High God? I adjure thee by God that thou torment me not. For he said unto him, Come out of the man, thou unclean spirit. And he asked him, What is thy name? And he answered, saying, My name is Legion, for we are many. And he besought him, and much that he would not send them away out of the country. Now there was there nigh unto the mountains a great herd of swine feeding, and all the devils besought him, saying, Send us into the swine, that we may enter into them. And forthwith Jesus gave them leave, and the unclean spirits went out, and entered into the swine, and the herd ran violently down a steep place into the sea. There were about 2,000 of them, and were choked in the sea. And they that fed the swine fled and told it in the city, in the country, and they went out to see what it was that was done. And they come to Jesus, and see him that was possessed with the devil, and had the legion, sitting and clothed in his right mind, and they were afraid. And they that saw it told them how it befell to him that was possessed with the devil, and also concerning the swine. And they began to pray him to depart out of their coast. And when he's come into the ship, he had been possessed with the devil. And he that had been possessed with the devil prayed him that he might be with him. And this is the important part here. Howbeit Jesus suffered him out, but saith unto him, Go home to thy friends, tell them how great things the Lord have done for thee, and have had compassion on thee. And he departed and began to publish in the Decapolis how great things Jesus had done for him, and all men did marvel. And when Jesus was passed over again by ship unto the other side, much people gathered unto him, and he was nigh unto the sea. And behold, there cometh one of the rulers of the synagogue, Jairus by name, and when he saw me, fell at his feet, and besought him greatly, saying, My little daughter lieth at the point of death. I pray thee, come and lay hands on her, that she may be healed, and she shall live. And it goes into where Jesus goes and he heals this man's daughter. But I want to stop there because I'll let you go read it for yourself. Make sure I'm telling you the truth here. But what's important, and I don't know if you guys caught it, but again, the demons would have rather went and drowned themselves than went back to hell. I think there's something to be said there. But what's also important is that, Jesus did this for this man, and then the town runs Jesus out of there. They're afraid of what he does. And the man wants to leave with Jesus, be a disciple of him, such as we all do when we find our connection with Jesus. And Jesus tells him, he needs to go tell his friends. He needs to go tell everyone in the town the great things that the Lord's done for him. And that's exactly what we need to do. Because I know my own self, I've definitely probably have given the Lord many of reasons to, if he wanted to, he should, he could have looked away. But he never did. He never gave up on me, much like he never gave up on this man. And much like he's never going to give up on you in your life, despite whatever things you might say or think or feel. You might be an atheist and say there is no God. Well, I'm sorry, but God loves you. If you ever so choose to listen to him and open your heart to him, he's going to meet you there. He's not going to give up on you. You may be a Christian going through a struggle right now and you're kind of trapped in a corner. You don't know where to go or where to turn or what to do. Feeling like, maybe you've messed up and you're unworthy to go back to God. Well, again, he's not going to give up on you. God is always going to continuously seek this fellowship. And this man had 2,000 demons living inside of him. So, I would say he's a pretty beraged guy, a little wild, you might say. Probably not a great guy. Someone might call him a monster. But yet Jesus saves him. And I think that's the part that baffles people most, is that, in this story, in my opinion, is that all they ever known this guy to be was a crazy lunatic, right? He ran around naked, hung out in a cave, and no one could talk to him or help him. But yet Jesus saved him. Jesus can heal the worst of us. Jesus can save the worst of us. It doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter who you've been. It doesn't matter who you might have been before you known Jesus. Satan's always going to bring those things up and use them against you to try to belittle you, try to make you feel like you're not worthy, that you're, that you're not as good as what Jesus wants you to be, right? But here's what's important: is when you give your life to Jesus and you get saved, Jesus erases all of your sins, all of your past out of the book of life. He doesn't know them anymore. We might still know them, but to Jesus, they're gone. They've been forgiven. You've got a clean slate, and they're wiped away. So just remember that. Just like this man, maybe if you're fighting your own demons, call out to God, because he's going to meet you there, and he's going to make you a new individual. But that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like and a subscribe. And I'll see you next week when we might find another project to get into, or who knows what we'll be doing next week, but we'll get something out there for you. Alright, appreciate it.